Hello and welcome to your yoga practice today. And today, in keeping with the theme that we've kind of had this week, twists and lengthening of our side body, we're going to continue that, really focusing on opening up our sides, activating, strengthening, stretching, opening the chest, the torso, and feeling a little bit of nice relief as we move those muscles in ways we probably don't do enough if we're seated all day. I think that's most of us. So let's open up, release, and see what we can accomplish in the 30 minutes we have. So to the mat, grab whatever accoutrements you might need, and you might find that having a wall close by might be handy, in particular for today. So let's get started. Standing about feet about hip width apart. Let's take those arms up on an inhale. Lift the heels if you can do it, lengthening the entire body. And on the exhale, nice and controlled, releasing back down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Two more, just like this, with the breath. Don't get ahead of it. Keep that going, arms up, you don't have to lift the heels. As we exhale, chopping down to the right, a little rotation. Inhale back up. Exhale to the left. With the breath, rotating sides, alternating sides. Taking care that as you're chopping and sending those hips back, you don't swing the hips around. Keep them nice and level, facing forward. As you chop to the right, you feel that right glute load. And now the left glute loads, flexes a little bit more of the hip. And it may not be perfect, that's okay. But now that you're aware, if you weren't before, it's something to keep an eye on. Work towards improving if it needs improving. Let's get each side one more time. And two. Bring it back up on an inhale. And on the exhale, let's take a nice hinge down to forward fold. Bend the knees as you need to so that we can keep length in our spine. On an inhale, let's reverse our dive back up. On the exhale, release left arm. Let's lengthen through the right side. Inhale that left arm up. And exhale, drop the right, lengthen the left. Inhale that right arm back up. And on our exhale, we're going to take twisting chair to our right. Nice big inhale here. On the exhale, return to center. Press up on our inhale. And on that next exhale, twisting chair to the left. Nice big inhale. On that exhale, return to center. Inhale, take it up. Diving back down to forward fold on our exhale. And then we'll inhale right back up where we started. And exhale, release those arms to the sides. Little shake out. Okay, let's take it to the front of our mat if you're not already there. Me, I'll just switch perspectives. And let's do a little revolved crescent to runner's pose vinyasa to get things moving, rotating, and warmed up a little bit more before we get into what else we're going to do today. So let's start at the top, feet about hip width apart. I will guide you through the first round, and then you just follow your breath for the rest on what to do. All right, let's take an inhale, step the left foot back into crescent pose. On that exhale, revolved crescent, left forward, right arm back. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, nice hinge down to runner's pose. Inhale, back up to crescent. And exhale, back to standing. Now take it to the other side. Right foot back on the inhale. Exhale, revolved. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, runner's pose. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, back to standing. Keep it going with the breath at your own perfect pace. Let's get each side 2 more times. Last time each side. Hopefully you've gotten a little more out of it each round. That's nice. All right. Let's take the arms up on an inhale. Release them to the sides on the exhale. Interlace the fingers. And we'll inhale, open the chest, keep the tailbone tucked down. And on our exhale, hinging down to our forward fold. Bend the knees as you need to. Release the arms. Then we'll place the hands down. We're going to step back into a nice little plank. Pressing the floor away, pressing ourselves up out of our shoulders. You can also do a forearm plank here too. That works as well. Nice big inhale. On that exhale, lowering all the way down. Let's bring our arms out to our sides in a T. And we're going to take our right foot, lift it up and over to the left. Let it fall where it's comfortable. Breathe into the abdomen. Let it expand and stretch all that out. And bring it back into center. And now we'll take the left foot over to our right side. Bring it back to center. Now bring the hands on the shoulders, and now we'll come up on an inhale, either into cobra or up dog. Whatever suits the moment for you right now, whatever fits. Nice big inhale here. And on that exhale, lifting the hips, sending them back into down dog. Remember, you can bend the knees here as you need to, so we keep the spine long and hips facing up. We start rounding, our tailbone tucks under, plus the integrity of the pose and of the stretch. If you want to pedal the legs a little bit here, you can. Stretch the backs of those lower legs out a little bit more. Then we're going to take our left hand. Now you can also stay here in down dog if this is more comfortable. Left hand outside the right ankle, shin, knee, thigh, wherever you can comfortably reach. Rotating in our upper body to look under the right armpit. Getting a nice little twist in. Replace the left hand, and then we'll switch sides. Right hand outside the left ankle, shin, knee, thigh. Rotating, looking under that left armpit. Turn that right hand. Nice big inhale here. On the exhale, taking it back to plank. Inhale here. On the exhale, lowering all the way down. And on your next inhale, cobra or up dog. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Hips up and back into our down dog. Now we're going to inhale, bring that left foot up. On exhale, step it forward or in runner's pose. And we're going to transition into triangle. So that back right heel is going to pivot down. We're going to nice and gently extend that left knee. Don't lock it out. As we open the chest, maybe we reach our arm up. Maybe we keep it at our side. Whatever keeps you nice and open and feels best. If you're here and you'd like to take it a little bit further, you can reach that right arm overhead, really creating a little more length on that right side. Right arm back up. And then we're going to inhale here. On our exhale, lifting up and sinking into warrior two. Now we're going to inhale and dip back to our reverse warrior. Preparing to come into half moon, so have a block. Or as I mentioned earlier, a wall at the ready. One more nice big inhale here. Exhale, take it back to warrior two. Make sure that left knee is tracking forward. A little more time stretching out that right inner hip, inner thigh. Let's inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, taking it back down into triangle. As we do our half moon, we want to make sure that left foot stays facing directly forward. Resist the urge to turn it in towards the right, towards the long edge of the mat. So here we go, bending the knee, shifting, sending our weight forward. Use that block, or if you're close enough to a wall, use the wall. Help stretch and lengthen and open that right side up. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, bending that left knee. Right back down into our triangle. I'm looking around at too many things. Let's take an inhale here. On the exhale, sweep the torso around so we're in pyramid pose. Adjust your stance as you need to. Now bring those hands down, bend the knee, step back into our down dog. And let's take the right foot up on an inhale. And on an exhale, step it forward, runner's pose, briefly. Then we transition to our triangle. Left heel pivots down, slowly, gently extending the right knee, opening the torso, chest. And then if you'd like, you can reach that left arm overhead. Bring it back up. We'll take an inhale here. Exhale, lifting up, settling into warrior two. And then we inhale, dipping back into our reversed warrior. Inhale. On that exhale, bring it back to warrior two. Right knee still facing forward. And let's inhale, extending the right knee. Now we're taking it back down into our triangle as we prepare to come into our half moon. Begin bending that right knee, sending the weight forward, lifting, opening, focusing on one point, breathing nice, deep, and steady. Nice big inhale. On that exhale, lowering back down into our triangle. Nice inhale here. On the exhale, sweeping down into our pyramid pose. And we'll bend that right knee, hands down, stepping back to our down dog. All right, now let's take the left foot back up on an inhale. Then we'll bend that knee, open the hip, look under that left armpit. hips back to level. And then we're going to take that left knee, bring it to the left wrist, scoot that right foot back, place a prop under the left hip if you feel yourself falling onto it, because we don't want that to happen. Then we inhale, find some length here. And on an exhale, relax and release forward. If you're really tight through the hips, the glutes, you might find yourself wanting to resist the stretch. If that's happening, back off a little bit. Breathe, release into it. You might be able to stretch a little further. Take it little by little. Release the resistance. Now, how about that? Walk it back up. Inhale, find some length here. And then on an exhale, stepping back to down dog. And take our right foot up on an inhale. I'm going to bend that knee, opening the hip, look under that right armpit. Bring those hips back to center. Right knee to the right wrist. Left foot scoots back, so we're leveling out the pelvis. Use that prop under the right hip as you need it. Let's inhale, find that length. And on an exhale, release and relax forward. Let's walk it back up. Inhale, find length here one last time. And on an exhale, stepping it back to that down dog. Last time here. Now we're going to bend the knees. The knees come down, sending the hips back. We're going to walk our hands over to our right. Really reaching through that left hand. Stick it down. Feel your left side stretching and lengthening. walk into center and over to the left, reaching through that right hand, sticking it down, feeling that right side stretch and lengthen. Ooh. Back to center. Full expression, child's pose, arms out front or at your sides, whichever suits the moment right now. Bring it on up. Now we're going to switch it around onto the back. Whatever sort of graceful transition works for you to get there. Let's get one last little outer hip stretch in. Let's take left knee under the right one. Grab hold of opposite feet. Head down, shoulders down, and as it's comfortable, applying some gentle pressure to those outside edges. Only as much as is comfortable. Release, and let's switch. Right one arm to the left. Grab those outside edges. Pressing down as it's comfortable. Release. Now let's extend those legs out, straight out on the floor. Give them a little shake, let them settle down. Let's bring the arms overhead, interlace the fingers. Take a nice deep inhale, gathering up all your tension, flex all your muscles. Make a face, hold it, hold everything. Exhale and release. Let it all go. Bring your arms to your sides. Take Shavasana. Now let's roll it over onto the right or left side to the fetal pose. We'll press ourselves up to seated, comfortably seated. Nice tall spine. Give everything a little shake out. Inhale, lengthen those arms up overhead one last time. And exhale, release to the heart center. Namaste. That was nice. You can now go and share your newly refreshed and invigorated selves with the world, with the week, with whomever, whatever, wherever. Yes. All right. Great job out there today. As always, questions, comments, or concerns, send them my way so I can address them and incorporate what you would like to see, because this is your practice after all. So with that being said, until next time, bye.